Okay, so if you are a student, a parent, or even a teacher and you're stuck juggling online classes, research, and note-taking, this next tablet might actually solve your problem. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the brand new HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 2026, and honestly, this launch matters more than you think. Here's why. HUAWEI was the #1 tablet brand in the Philippines from Q1 to Q4 of last year. That's not a one-time win, that's a full-year sweep. And what makes these tablets different now is that they're not just for watching Netflix anymore. Pair them with the smart keyboard, the M Pencil, mouse support, and even PC-level WPS Office, and suddenly you've got something that works almost exactly like a laptop when you need to get real work done. Before we get into the review, let's talk money, because there's a promo running right now that you'll want to know about if you're tablet shopping this back-to-school season. HUAWEI currently has a special deal on select MatePad devices, including the new MatePad 11.5 2026, the MatePad 11.5, and the MatePad 12X. Instead of just buying the tablet alone, you get a full 4-in-1 bundle worth up to 21,896 pesos. That bundle includes the HUAWEI M Pencil for note-taking and sketching, a smart keyboard for typing out assignments or documents, a mouse for that laptop-like feel, plus a free 1-year WPS membership worth 7,000 pesos, and a free bag worth 1,990 pesos. That's a genuinely stacked deal if you're a student trying to get one device that does everything. Now let's talk display, because this is where HUAWEI's paper matte tech really shines. The MatePad 11.5 2026 uses a high-precision nanoscale etching process on the screen, and the goal is simple: kill the glare. Compared to a typical glossy LCD tablet screen, this one has real anti-glare performance. I tested it near a window and under direct sunlight, and the reflection control is honestly some of the best I've seen on a tablet in this price range. The aspect ratio is also wider than your usual widescreen tablet, which makes a real difference when you're reading documents, PDFs, ebooks, or doing research online. You get more visible content without constantly scrolling. Let's talk about the keyboard next, because the design is genuinely flexible. You can prop it up like a mini laptop using the built-in stand, which they call the PC format. You can pull it further away for what they call the split form. Or you can go full studio or landscape mode if you want to focus purely on drawing or annotating documents. Typing feel on the keyboard itself was surprisingly solid for how thin the accessory is, way better than I expected going in. But if there's one accessory that actually steals the show here, it's the M Pencil Pro. It's light, it's responsive, and it glides really naturally on that paper matte surface. Since I already own multiple HUAWEI tablets, I was able to test it across a couple of devices too, and the consistency held up. One small but genuinely useful feature is the quick panel. You just do a simple pinch gesture and a stylus shortcut toolbar pops up. Great if you're brainstorming ideas for a product, sketching a logo, or pulling something from a different app using split screen. For students specifically, that kind of quick multitasking during a live class actually matters. Speaking of students, let's talk software, because the WPS Office app is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. It's a PC-style, AI-powered mobile office suite, and the interface feels shockingly close to what you'd get on an actual desktop or laptop. Same familiar layout, same keyboard shortcuts, whether you're working in Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint presentations, or PDF. The standout feature though is Smart Create. You type in a topic or a prompt, and it helps generate a starting draft for you, whether that's brainstorming ideas, building an outline, drafting a report, or kickstarting a school requirement. Just don't lean on it completely, use it as a starting point, not a finish line. Now here's a fun surprise. I also got my hands on the new HUAWEI MatePad Mini, and I have to be honest, I'm genuinely happy this one finally landed in the Philippines. I actually saw this same device back when I was in Bangkok, so seeing it officially launch here feels like a big deal. It comes in a paper matte edition too, with an 8.8-inch display, and here's the kicker, it's already OLED, and it only weighs 260 grams. It's thinner than most tablets out there, and honestly thinner than a lot of smartphones too. It ships with a premium folio case and works with the M Pencil Pro, which also supports near-link positioning, meaning if you misplace your stylus, the tablet can actually help you track it down. As someone who constantly loses styluses, that feature alone is a lifesaver. With its thin bezels, this genuinely feels like a strong alternative if you've been eyeing an iPad mini but prefer sticking with Huawei's ecosystem. If you want a full dedicated review just on the MatePad mini, drop a comment and let me know. For now, here's the number that matters. It retails at 42,999 pesos, and yes, it comes bundled with freebies too, including the M Pencil Pro and Folio, which I'll break down fully in the description below. So bottom line, whether you're a student, a teacher, or a parent looking for one device that handles both work and downtime, this lineup delivers. Big battery, sleek design, a real keyboard and stylus combo, plus productivity tools that go way beyond just streaming videos. If you want something lightweight for school, work, or a bit of creative freedom, the HUAWEI MatePad 11.5 2026 is shaping up to be one of the smartest back-to-school picks this year. That's it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.